Hello, friends. Hi, everyone. Look, it's Doctor Who. Ooh-wee. Okay, I'm not going to do that yet. I should know better than that. Okay, let's see. Who do we have in chat? Hi, Melissa. I saw your message earlier and I adjusted it and then I saw you retracted, so I'm assuming you saw. So yes, those links are down in the description below now. So hello. Let's see. Hi, Tyler. Hello, Ariane. Hi, Kat. Hi, Willow. Says hello. I'm mostly looking for now as I'm making dinner. Sounds good. Hi, Azalina, Allie, Aspie, Rosemary. Hi. Let's see. Hi, Bev. Okay, I didn't miss anyone. You know, just so you know, tonight it's going to be a perfect time if you have the membership emotes to spam the TARDIS emotes. Hi, Carol. So we have, hi Diane, we have those fun little emotes. Let's see, I was organizing my office this weekend just because, you know how like it seemed clean, but it's like I had a couple shelves that had a bunch of like random stuff on it. Hi Rhea. Anyway, so I did like a deep reorganization and I found that I had this. At one point I had a Doctor Who purse, but I think it got broken or ruined or something, but I still have this. And it says, I heart the Doctor. Who here knows why it has two hearts? Hi, Allison. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Fern. Anybody know why it has two hearts? Eh? Also, a while back, I remembered my husband, Steve, he got me this. I don't know if anyone can see. Let's see if I can zoom in and focus. There we go. This is something he got off Etsy. It's my name written in Gallifreyan. It's, you know, good times. Oh, and while we're zoomed in, see if we can get it in focus. All right. So here we have, it's hard to see. Maybe we can get in closer. No, you can see what it is. Anyway, these are a bunch of the sonic screwdrivers. Then we have a Dalek. And we've got the TARDIS. And the little Doctor Who thing was a little off center, but I was like, yeah, it'll work. I'm not doing it again. And of course, blue on the nails. He has two hearts. That is true. That is very true. So yeah, yay, Doctor Who tonight. I couldn't be more excited just because I love the Doctor Who. In fact, I got that, 7-day, trial period for HBO Max. And so I'm like trying to binge watch the entire series within the 7 days. I'm a couple episodes away from the end of the Rose era. And I'm just like, oh, it's so sad. So yeah. All right. Well, why don't we take a look? So there are hi Cheryl. There are 2 Doctor Who books available right now. I have the link for the blue one in the description below. I don't have a command for them. I should have done that. So the blue one is the one we're going to be coloring from. There's also, no worries. There's also the red book, Doctor Who Travels in Time. Hi, Sarah. This is my first live stream with you. I've been watching a ton of your content over the past week, and I'm so inspired by your color choices. Aw, thanks, Sarah. Well, welcome. You came at a good time because Doctor Who's like my favorite, and I finally have some of the books, and so we're going to color a page. Right, Isalina? Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. There's just, oh... Anyway, but yes, so we have the red Doctor Who Travels in Time, and this is one of the newer ones. It has all the Doctors except the 13th Doctor. I'm sure they will come up with another book which includes her. But for tonight, this is the first one they came out with. This is the one we're going to be coloring, and this is the blue one. And the page we are going to be coloring is, surprise, surprise, David Tennant. Anybody's been around here for more than 30 seconds, they know that he's my favorite. So we are going to be doing David Tennant. So we've got, let's see, trying to remember what this one is. This is from the episode with the Master, where these are the little, oh gosh, I can't remember. Okay, but this is the guy from Klom, the Absorbaloff, Cyberman, Vashta Narada, Weeping Angel, and then of course we have David and Rose. And I was trying to figure out, I'm pretty sure this is from the Cyberman episode, because she rarely wears a shirt with a collar like this. So, hi Jackie, hi Shannon, hi Ellen. I'm in the car, hope to catch you on the way home. That sounds good. David Tennant, oh yeah, oh yeah. So, and I also, I found some trivia, but I also made up some of my own, which we will get to later. But I have like 20 of my own that I made up and a few of another one, some that I found. But surprisingly, I couldn't find a lot of David Tennant trivia. Apparently there is more Harry Potter trivia than there is not David Tennant, Doctor Who. I mean, there is some David Tennant, but it's mostly Doctor Who. Okay, so the pencils that we are using tonight is Schpirerr Farben. My friend met him and he said he was so lovely and amazing. Oh my gosh, I believe it. Did you guys ever see the clip where he was on Graham Norton where one of the fans asked to like feel his hair and he obliged? It's just like, oh my gosh. Emily's Doctor Who from Whoville? He is not. He is from a planet, which I'm not going to say because that's one of the questions later. Probably the only thing that turns me off on this page is the Absorbaloff, just because he's so dang gross. But, you know, you gotta, you know, take the good with the bad, I suppose. Oh, Kat, you are so sweet. You do this practically every time. Oh, Kat. If you have your membership emotes, you can put the hypes in the chat here, or you can type !hype. Right there. Oh, you are so sweet, Kat. Thank you. Oh. Okay. All right. So the question is, which of these characters do we color first? So we did so much gray and black and brown on the Harry Potter page with Hermione. I don't immediately want to jump in on the Cyberman or the Weeping Angel just because we did so much dark color. I want to do a little bit more color. Part of me kind of wants to just do the Absorbaloff and get him out of the way, but we could probably start with Rose and David. And then we've got all of this stuff in the back, which I'm leaning towards blue, like the TARDIS, for the back portions. So why don't we go ahead and start with David and Rose. Hi, Allison! Or I might have said hi already. And if I missed you, I apologize, but welcome. I'm so glad you're here. All right. Let's go ahead. Well, thank you, Kat. Okay, let's make sure he's in focus here. Gotta keep our David in focus. David, okay. All right, we can do David first. Let's see. He is wearing his, that's the collar. It is. He's wearing a bow tie, which says this is the episode from, where they go to the alternate dimension, because I was like, he should be wearing a tie here, but no, he's wearing a bow tie. She is wearing the serving uniform. So this is from the episode with the Cybermen in the alternate universe. Yeah, skin tones. Hi, Sealy. Yeah, because this will be my first time doing skin tones with the Schpirerr Farbens, because these are fairly new. These were a lovely, lovely, amazing, surprising gift from Christina. There we go. Okay, so why don't we get started with him now? He has amazing brown hair, but we're going to start with his skin. And it's nice. It's a small little space, so we'll go ahead and do that. And Rose, I was watching it today. She, you know, has bleached hair, but she also has, you can see like some of her roots above and below. So we're definitely going to have to add in some of that. The shirt that she's wearing is black with a collar, and he's wearing black also. So I guess that really makes it pretty simple. We're definitely gonna, because we've got the Vashta Nerada is gonna be mostly white because of the spacesuit, and then, you know, we'll be doing grays and stuff in here. And then he's a gross kind of green kind of, oh, wait, I guess I can zoom out here. The Absorbaloff is kind of a gross greenish color. And then we have the Cyberman, we have the Weeping Angel, and then we have this thing up here, which is another skin tone and warm Blagrax. So we're definitely going to be doing a nice kind of bright TARDIS blue in the background to kind of make it all pop. I gotta tell you, I'm honestly really excited. Yeah, we got our TARDIS Doctor Who nails here. These were actually, I'd never done these before. Imagine like those press tattoos. It's kind of the same thing, and then you put like a coat of clear coat over the top of them. So we have Dalek. Let's see if we can. There we go. We have Dalek, TARDIS, Doctor Who, and then sonic screwdrivers. Okay. Sure, we are in focus. There we go. All right, let's see. I got some and I love them. They do seem soft for an oil pencil, so wondering they don't have a bit more wax in them than the other favorites. It's possible. They definitely feel softer. They let out more pigment, but they have almost the feel of, I hate to say orangutans, but that's what they remind me of. Hi, Jay. They don't have to be wearing black. They can wear whatever color you want. That is true. That is true. Thanks, Jackie. I was excited. I wasn't sure they were going to show up in time because I had pink nail polish on, but I was like, they're here. Okay, we got to do blue. Okay, so why don't we get started? This is our color chart here. Okay, so let's see. What do we have for, I know it glares a little bit, but that's because of the light. So for... let's see, for our skin tone, I definitely want to grab some caramel, number 653. Okay, caramel. We're definitely have to get these sharpened because I haven't sharpened all of these yet. Right, Kat? Just a little bit. I'm only a little excited. It's probably also because I've been watching Doctor Who, so, you know, the Doctor Who hype is real. And I realized something, and I don't know why I don't, and I was definitely browsing Amazon before stream. I didn't find anything right away, you know, I take my time, find the right thing, but I don't have a Doctor Who shirt. How do I not have a Doctor Who shirt? I'm just saying. I need more Doctor Who things. To tell Steve, I need more Doctor Who stuff. Okay, let's see. Caramel, let's grab... I kind of want to grab Sunkissed. That's a little orangey. I think that's honestly going to be our best. All right, let's grab... There's not a lot of, like, real light... Oh, wait, we have a peach. Let's grab peach instead. 160. 160. Here we go. All right, we got peach. Got one episode under your belt. Oh, which one did you watch, Shannon? Did you start from the beginning? Hang on, folks. I got a little cut here. Hang on. I'm going to go get a Band-Aid real quick. Hang tight 1 second, okay? Okay, all better. Sorry about that. Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? Let's see. Oh yeah, Shannon, so which episode did you watch? And cadmium red. Oh, you're talking about for colors. That is a little bright orange for it. It's a little bright orange. Let's see. If they both wear black, how do you make their clothes blend with the rest of the characters? Not quite sure what you mean, Melissa. Like, they'll kind of match them because it's all kind of grays and blacks. I remember the first time I watched the first episode, I kept thinking, this can't be the show everyone's raving about. Honestly, Willow, the first time I did too, I didn't finish the episode. I was just like, this is like complete ridiculousness. Like, what are they even doing? Like, he's running around, there's mannequins, like, it's so cheesy. And then I gave it another shot and I came back to it and I just fell in love with it. Let's see. Good thing here Emily has trivia. Well, Willow's good at the Harry Potter trivia. Is she good at the Doctor Who trivia? Let's see. Sounds good, Carol. Hi, Patty. I'm not cut out for Doctor Who trivia. Series 1 of 2005. Okay, all right, okay. I watched a couple and was like, meh. Ginger brown. Yes, I grabbed, oh wait, what did I grab? I grabbed caramel. So I'm going more brownish rather than red. Ginger brown is also, I don't know if you're going off your own chart or this one. It's pretty bright. So we're gonna do caramel, peach. We're gonna grab cream, 140, which it bothers me that it's kind of an orangey one. And we're gonna grab ivory. And then we may grab a darker color down the road too. Oh, so the clothes colors look crazy. Ah, gotcha. A to the men. That's how I feel. Okay, let's zoom on in. Let's go ahead and start with, and the nice thing is David and Rose are both kind of the same skin tone. So we'll probably be able to use the same colors for both of them. Oh, that's right, Sherry. I saw that message. I just didn't have a chance to check today. I'm so glad. Oh, I'm glad you like them. All right, let's go ahead and give this a quick sharpen. Okay, that one. How many are in the set? 96, Shannon. 96 is, I think, the most. Hi, Candy. Yeah, 96 is the highest set. It's a pretty good set too. I've got 4 trays here. I don't have a case for them yet, but right now the trays fit. I've got a little oh, okay, Cat. Oh, I keep a little TV tray next to me, and I've got them all laid out there, and I can fit all 4 on the TV trays, so it kind of works out well. Okay. Let's go ahead, maybe wait on the Who trivia for when Lazzie's here. I can only help for a while. Early appointment at the vet's tomorrow. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's do one and just see how everyone does, okay? Let's start with an easy one. Okay, let's see. All right, here's a gimme, okay? What planet is the Doctor from? What planet is the Doctor from? You have the 72? Yeah, I'm not sure which colors are missing from the 72 set for the 96. And I uploaded the, hi Belinda! I uploaded the color chart that I have to the Facebook group. So all the colors are listed there too. My older sister was a Doctor Who fan, so all new to me. Awesome. Original Doctor Who or modern Doctor Who? All right, let's zoom on in a little bit more. I'm gonna get nice and close to his face. Oh, they didn't have the 96 set. When did the 96 set come out? There we go. Nice and bright. Gallifrey, that is right. Yep, not from Earth. He is from a planet called Gallifrey. Oop, there we go. All right, so we are going to start with caramel, number 653. That's right, Gallifrey. He is from Gallifrey. All right, so, yep, Belinda got it. Gallifrey. Hi, Biddy. Okay, so raise your hand because I want to get an idea, because I want to do more trivia, but I also don't want to overwhelm anyone that's not familiar with it. Original, okay. So, raise a hand in chat for those that have seen any of the newer series of Doctor Who, like the modern series. All right, so we're going to start here. I could pull up a reference photo, but I'm not going. Helps that I've been watching the series. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Tabby. 72 as well for like $25. Nice. You made a good guess. It wasn't, you know, to be fair, he spends a lot of time on Earth. He really does. Okay, Patty has. Because some of the questions are a little obscure, but if you've seen the show and are familiar with it, you might know it. Just the movie. Okay, Belinda has. All right, so we might do good with some of this trivia. And it's just for fun. It's not like anybody's like actually winning any points, so don't stress about it. Okay, so like I said, we're just using Caramel right now, 653. I've only seen a few of the later series, but watched all the original growing up. Well, it could be, Sherry, that the price has gone up over the time. Seen all newer from 9th, no really old ones. Yeah, I haven't seen too many old ones. In fact, like the list of trivia that I got before I made my own, they had some older questions in there, and honestly, I just crossed them out. I was just like, geez, I don't even know. I'd feel bad asking you guys trivia that I don't even know the name for. I will say that the blue box looks way smaller on the outside. You are true. That is true. You are correct. I think I've said it before, but I think my favorite reaction to seeing the box is when the 12th Doctor gets to react to his own TARDIS on the Christmas special. I think at the end he's like, now that's how it should be done. See, this is different. I haven't colored... I'm trying to think if I've ever colored a man's face before. I don't know that I've colored a man's face. Okay, let's do a test for a slightly more complicated... Hi, Arnie! I saw your message earlier. You are an early bird. You are the first early bird. Here, should we go a little bit? No, that's okay. Let's see. Okay, here's a fun one. If you've seen the first season, you may know the answer to this one, okay? So, what did the 9th Doctor present as a gift when he and Rose went to observe the end of the world? I watched when I was married in the 80s with my ex, so there you go. Was he a Doctor Who fan? I suppose there's not a whole lot of difference coloring men versus women. I feel like it's David Tennant. We need to do him justice, you know? Hi, Loretta! For some reason I always forget to do the ears. Like I just leave them to the wayside. I'm too concerned with like getting my shadows in. That's right, air from his lungs, his breath. Not good at the spelling of things. Oh, well then you're not gonna like one of them. I watched that episode and can't remember. It's like the second episode, I think. The second episode. Yes, air from his lungs. Tree lady really appreciates it. Him look so angry in this. I mean, I know he's just concentrating and he's concerned because the Cybermen are showing up. He just looks angry. Need a happy one of David Tennant. But to be fair, if Cybermen were about to take over the world, I'd probably be a little concerned as well. Definitely makes his cheeks look chubbier than they are. Maybe it's what I'm doing to it. Oh my god, yes, he was a big Doctor Who fan. Doctor Who, Star Trek. Yeah, that sounds like me. I want to make him look like he has bags under his eye. Anybody know what color David Tennant's eyes are? I feel like this is something I should know. See, when I do my skin, I do all over and then go in with shadows. Seems everyone does them differently. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Like, you know, there's general rules where you're supposed to go light to dark, but I think it has a lot to do with just kind of the way your brain works, you know? Arnie says, I'm tired, trying to stay awake. Aw, Arnie, if you're tired, go ahead and go rest. It's okay. Okay. So if we want to talk spelling then, let's see. I know that Lozzie kind of got this one last time. All right. What is the home planet of the Slitheen, and exactly how do you spell it? That one's difficult. So yeah, what is the home planet of the Slitheen, and how do you spell it? All right, we're using peach now, 160. Brown eyes? Okay, thank you, Patty. No chance on spelling it unless I have closed captioning on. That's fair. I don't think I could spell it on its own. I do know the name, but honestly, to say it correctly, I have to be able to read it. Definitely go over this with another layer once we're done. First one. Looks so concerned. David, be happy. Is the peach going over the first color? A little bit, Melissa. Yeah, a little bit. Not completely, but a little bit. Probably about halfway through the previous color. What kind of stuff are writers on when they come up with these names? That is a really good question. Oh, Kat says, I picture his eyes are brown. Oh yeah, Patty says brown. Okay. I didn't know David Tennant was Barty Crouch Jr. Yes, yes he was. Raxacoricophalopatorius, that is right. Raxacalicophosaurus. I like it, Patty. Hi, Tara Lynn. Yes, Belinda got it right. Raxacoricophalopatorius. Oh my goodness. That's really hard to do, and I would not be able to say it unless I was reading it. Like, for sure. For sure, for sure. Oh my gosh, I love Doctor Who so much. Doctor Who is like my happy place show, to be sure. Until I get to the episode where David leaves. That just makes me sad. For instance, I can barely read this one. You've done as many as 10 layers on a face? Oh, I'm sure. Like, the more layers you get, the more depth you're gonna get. This one makes me a little sad, but it is, what were the last words spoken by the 10th Doctor before he regenerated? I'm just getting this one out of the way. Now I have a frame of reference. Never seen Doctor Who. Ah, okay. Well, if you have HBO Max, you should. At least that's in the US. I think if you're in the UK, I want to say it's on Amazon or Netflix. Okay, now we're going to use cream, 140. I'm going to kind of go over everything here because this is definitely a bit more of an orangey color than it is the others. We are definitely going to get some darker browns as well. Once I get like the first base layer of colors in, it kind of helps me visualize and map in what I want the rest of the shading to be and go. Like, I want to add a little bit more shadow under his nose. I know! Me too! Right, Belinda? Hi, Angela! Oh, hi, Groon. I don't want to go. I know! Oh, yes, your pencil changed! Yes, you did. That is the 2-month pencil. Whoop, whoop. I know, that line just kills me. I don't want to go. Like, and part of it is because, like, he left to go, you know, he didn't want it to become a job that he disliked, but he was having so much fun. Like, he was legitimately sad when he had to leave. And that's what breaks my heart even more because he loved playing the Doctor so much. Did you go to school for art? How did you get your start? Where does your talent come from? First question. I did go to school for art for a little while. I did 2 years. I did not graduate. When I was done after 2 years, my husband got accepted into his PhD program. And honestly, I didn't enjoy school all that much. I liked all the art aspect of it, but all of the extras, all of the, just everything. I've never been a huge fan of school, although, you know, go to school, kids. Don't not go. But for me, for college, it just wasn't something I wanted to do. And when we moved down here, I wanted to start a family, so I opted to put college to the wayside, and we started a family. As far as how I got my start, honestly, I was pregnant with my son. And, or no, he was a baby. Anyway, let's see, we're using ivory, by the way. And the big adult coloring book, phase kind of took off in 2015. And, I just started coloring. I remember telling my husband, I was like, man, I wish I could, you know, see how everybody else is coloring theirs. And, you know, just because, you know, I colored it one way, and I started to learn a lot from what other people. Now, I've been doing art my whole life. Like when I was a kid, I used to do the grocery store, coloring contests, and, you know, but that was, you know, a small pond or whatever, but I loved it. I've always loved doing artwork. But anyway, people started saying they wanted to see tutorials or pictures, and so like, hey, you should get an Instagram. And then I did, you know, little time-lapse videos from there, and then from there people were like, hey, we want to see full-length stuff. So then I was like, okay, so then I got a YouTube and I started doing full-length stuff there. And then I have a lot of friends that stream on Twitch, and I was talking to my husband about it, and I was just like, I should stream on YouTube, you know, because I already had a following and everything. And so it's been just about a year. It was just a year, like a week ago, that we've been streaming on YouTube, and it just sort of, I don't know. I mean, it's been a slow, you know, slow, you know, it's not like something that happened overnight, you know, it's been going since, you know, for 5-ish years, but I love it. I have so much fun. And then as far as my talent, you know, it's honestly just practice. I mean, like I said, I always, you know, did a lot of artwork when I was, you know, when I was a kid and stuff. I loved it. I loved the arts and crafts. I was always doing stuff. My oldest sister is also an artist. She's a designer, and she does a lot of websites and stuff. You know, my mom is always, you know, she's very arts and craftsy. She, you know, I was homeschooled for a while, so she did lots of arts and crafts with me. And I absolutely love it. I've always, any chance I can get, you know, to grab some scissors and some paste and some paint, and I'm all over it. So, you know, part of it is a love for it, part of it is practice, and it's just, you know, I've learned, I mean, and I still have a ton to learn. I do, but for where I'm at now, it's just been a kind of a growth process, I suppose. Considering how thin David is there, is going to be some major contouring. It is. I don't know how much contouring I'll do, but yeah, because he does look a little bit thicker here. I definitely want to grab a cooler brown though. So let's grab, ooh, dark brown would be good. Not chocolate. Chocolate is still a little bit of a rich color, but dark brown, 680. Of course, now I want chocolate. Oh, most definitely, Arnie. Like I didn't start, you know, live streaming, you know, just straight up, you know, start a channel, start live streaming. I had built an audience over time because of videos uploaded. I mean, if you go back to my uploaded videos, like the very first one, I remember it specifically. I did it because somebody asked how I color a leaf, and I think I've even changed how I color the leaves now. And if I remember correctly, I did like a vertical shoot, and I think I talked in it. A lot of the early ones I didn't talk. I really didn't like the sound of my own voice. I'm still not total fan, but you know, you get used to it. And I think I had it on a little tripod. I did it at a table in our dining room because I didn't have any lights or anything, and it works. And it actually, it's one of the ones that gets a fair amount of views, surprisingly enough. Yeah, my videos have come a long way, but I've also, like I said, I've learned a lot about, you know, doing the videos and everything else over time. But yeah, I look back sometimes and I go, oh man. All right, so we're gonna use dark brown, 680. But it was definitely the Johanna books that really kind of got me started again on all of this. And for me, it was great because I had 2 young children. Like I'm a stay-at-home mom, and so especially when they were babies, my life very much revolved around my children. There wasn't a whole lot of me that was happening. You know, I was staying at home with them. You know, husband was gone at work and everything, and I just found I was very much all about my children, which is good. but there just wasn't a whole lot of me left. You know, it was play dates, it was diapers, it was they've grown out of their clothes, it was entertaining, it was flashcards, it was whatever else. And there just wasn't a whole lot of time. But the great thing about the coloring books is that it was at the time when my children were both taking naps still. And so they were good nappers, and they'd nap for like 2-hour stretches. So on a good day, you know, middle of the day, I would get 2 hours to myself. And yeah, you know, I could have done dishes or laundry or whatever else, but you know, a big part of being a good mom is your own mental health. And the great thing about the coloring books was that I could just take them out, put them on the table, color for a little bit. The moment they started crying, I didn't have this big, you know, paint mess to clean up. I didn't have to sit there and think and like create to draw, because to draw, I need to feel inspired. And if you're not feeling inspired, it's so much more difficult. But with having the image in front of you, and literally, even if you're not thinking about shading or color choices, you can just, you know, essentially like a paint by numbers. You just fill in the spaces. And it was a great way to express that artistic side of myself, because like I said, I stopped school after 2 years and I wanted, you know, to have a family. I was working a lot. I really dropped off on all of my artistic outlets. And it was just when I started to get back into it, I fell in love. It was like, yes, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I'm needing, you know. It was something that was about me, and it was my time. And when I had my time to myself, I was just like, this is what I'm doing. And thankfully, I have an extremely supportive husband, and he was always like, he was happy for me when I found this. Like, this is good, you know, because I think I especially never wanted to be in a situation, you know, because my kids are older now and they don't need me as much. But, you know, there's going to come a time when, you know, whether they're graduated or in school full time, you know, Monday through Friday, 8 to 3 or whatever. And I don't want to be in the position where I have been so wrapped up in my children for so long that I lose my identity, if that makes sense. You know, like all of a sudden they don't need me and I'm like, well, now what do I do? You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to make sure that I took the time to grow something for myself so that I have something to do, essentially, you know, when my children will always need me, but they're not going to need me as much. I mean, even now, you know, they're just like, no, Mom, like, I don't need help. I want to do it, kind of thing. And it's just like, I think it's, especially for new moms, it's so, so important to make sure that you have some sort of something that's for you. You know, it helps with your mental health. It helps with your relationship, you know, because if you're home all day with nothing but the kids and breaking up fights and changing diapers and doing laundry, like, you could easily become, you know, end up resenting the fact that you're, you know, maybe if you're the one that's staying home, maybe your husband, you know, he gets to go out and talk to people all day and do things. And, you know, yeah, there's play dates and you get to talk to other moms, but, you know, what were you before you had children, you know? And so for me, this was a great way for me not to lose that part of me. And now, you know, when the kids are in school, I've got, you know, especially the streaming, you know, I usually do the streaming when they're in school, and, you know, or even now, you know, they're in bed. Okay, so what do? I have a list a mile long of things I can color or draw or just work on in general. And, you know, on some level it's a hobby, but on the other hand, like, I consider it almost essential. I can't see myself going back to not creating practically on a daily business, you know? Oh, thanks, Sherry. But yeah, so I don't even know where that started. I kind of went off on a mom tangent there. So yeah, I think, and it's not just coloring. I think for any new mom, I think if you are a new mom, despite the fact, you know, when they're newborns, it's hard, obviously. But if you have the time to take to yourself, I say take it, you know, take it and read a book, go for a walk, you know. It's great to do. It makes you happy. The first tutorial I found was Chris Chang. I knew this was a hobby for me and happiness. Oh, most definitely. I think first tutorial I saw was Peter Hewitt. I don't know if anybody remembers, but it was probably about 4 years ago. And there was a flood of images of, I want to say it was Enchanted Forest. and everybody was doing the duck pond page because she had this really cool technique of putting like sun shafts in the water and the glow on the leaves and everything. If you haven't checked her out, she hasn't posted anything recently, but if you go on there, it's one on there, and I remember everybody was doing it, and so Peter Hewitt was the first one, and Chris Chang also. They were both just super talented. You say that also well. I have a 4 and a 2-year-old, and you are speaking my language. Gotta get her to 10K, I know, right? Yeah. So I feel you, Sarah. You are in the thick of it right now. You know, I'm not too far out from where you were, but I'm far enough that there's a light at the end of the tunnel in the sense of it gets easier. You know, once I remember telling my husband it was a milestone for sure when we changed the last diaper and that kind of thing. And each age has their own struggles for sure, but it gets easier as they get older. When they get, grade school age, it starts to get really fun. And yeah, Peter Hewitt. Yeah, she's amazing. My first was also Peter Hewitt. Yeah, the duck pond. Yeah, that one was, you saw duck ponds everywhere, man. Hi, Shara. Oh, Shara Coloring. Oh, we've changed our name. Very nice. I started coloring as an artistic outlet since my job is so far artistic, it's not even funny. I did my first one recently and didn't have a good sense to know I wasn't supposed to put it in a landscape. Oh, that's right. I saw yours. They're looking good. They're looking good. I think my first was Color with Claire. Yes, I found Color with Claire shortly after that. And in fact, I reached out to her when I started live streaming, and so we talk on occasion. And yeah, the community itself has been just absolutely wonderful. It's a great collection of people. Now we have the events, and it's absolutely wonderful. I mean, everybody has their own reasons for why they do it and everything, but for me, it was a way of keeping myself happy and not just like, well, next day, more diapers kind of thing. And don't get me wrong, I don't say that like I don't love my children and I don't love spending time with them. But when your world gets so wrapped up in them, it is so easy for you to just lose yourself and kind of lose who you were before. Because before children, we were, we had hobbies, we had things we enjoyed doing. I worked a lot, obviously, but now that has switched, it's especially now just with quarantine, like it's been nice having a goal and something to focus on and something that is, me. Needed an outlet because my job was all technical. Oh yeah, most of you done the duck pond too. Yep. Oh, Katrina. That's right. I was starting to get in the group. I remember her post. I didn't really know who she was at the time, but I found out after the fact. And yeah. Hi, Patty. Oh, thanks, Patty. Still haven't done the duck pond. Maybe soon. So yeah, go to Peter Hewitt. I forget how many sections there are to it, but she's absolutely wonderful, and everybody seems to follow along with it pretty well. Let's see. Okay, so Carmel. I'm not quite sure what she's doing now. I know she took some time off. But yeah, she has got some really awesome tutorials. Okay, I'm liking how his face is turning out. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but I like that I kind of went darker on one side. It gives kind of the idea of, like there's light coming from over here. Well, and then like, I give a lot of my account growth and everything, like credit to Johanna for sure. She sought me out, and in fact, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have started getting into the drawing aspect of this early. Or I read the word early from Patty and I said early. Commence to lurking now to early days. Sounds good, Patty. Peta's had health issues, I believe, last few years. Why she's okay, that makes sense. But I give a lot of credit to Johanna because when was it? About a year after I started coloring, because my name had kind of gotten around the coloring groups, people kind of were familiar with the way that I colored and kind of knew who I was a little bit, especially after I got the YouTube videos. She was rebranding her website and she selected 3 colorists. Trying to remember what their names were now. They're not super active anymore, but she selected 3 of us and said, hey, will you guys, if I send you some books, you did the Duck Pond Falling PETA as well? Oh, awesome. if I send you the books, will you color some pages for me so we can use them to advertise on the website, or not advertise, but, you know, show some colored pages on the website. And of course, I remember when I woke up and I got that email, I literally, I'm pretty sure I squealed. I got out of bed because, like, I usually check my emails or, you know, check my phone when I first wake up to see, you know, what's going on. And I literally squealed and was like shaking. I couldn't believe, this was the first time I had ever heard from her personally. And I couldn't believe that she had sent me a message. I squealed, went running to my husband. I was like, is this real? Like, I'm shaking. Like, I have no idea. I mean, what are the odds that the coloring queen would email me? And I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I showed it to my husband. He's like, yeah, that's real. And so in the email, she asked, you know, if I could color it. I was like, oh my God, yes. So if you go on her website and you go to the page that, you know, go to books, select Secret Garden. And if you look at the pictures of the book, the colored pictures are mine. Well, you know, we did it as a favor to her, but as a thank you, she sent the three of us a box full of art supplies. So some paper, some drawing pens, there might have been a small set of pencils, just basically a lot of things to create. And I was just like, I need to art, you know, like I've got all of this stuff now. And so I started creating and drawing again for the first time in ages. And yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, I don't do a ton, but I've got, you know, my illustrations and stuff on the Etsy store and everything. But then from there, you know, she and I, you know, talked a little bit, and, you know, we would email occasionally. There were different things that would happen, or events. And so now I am on her list to get, usually, when she gets a new book, she has a select number of colorists, bloggers, that kind of thing, that she sends the books out to. So now I get the advanced copies of the books, which is super amazing. And then, what was it, a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was actually able to go meet her and have tea with her. And I tell you, that was a dream. I went with my mother, flew to Scotland, was there for a week, saw a ton of castles, and got to go have coffee/tea with Johanna, and it was just utterly amazing. So, you know, we talk a little bit here and there, and it was just, but because she, we're using Peach now, but because she shared some of my drawings on her Instagram and that kind of thing, that's also helped, you know, people to find me and everything. So, like I said, the growth of my channels and Instagram account, which, by the way, we're only like 52 people away from 10K, which then I get the swipe up feature. I'm only a little excited about that. I owe a lot of that to her because she helped get my name out there. Isabel did an interview of me at one point. So yeah, it's not just been me. I have definitely had a little bit of help from my, you know, lovely community here, and I'm just so grateful. So grateful. I started coloring a long time before I found YouTube or coloring groups on Facebook. My technique has improved a lot since watching streams from other groups. Oh yeah, and it's like seeing other people, like, and how they think about it. It's like, I would have never thought to do things that way, you know? Let's see, who was and what happened to me. Well, it's kind of sad, so I'll keep it out of chat, but yeah, it was just, she passed kind of unexpectedly, and there was a lot of posts kind of honoring her and everything. Let's see. Oh, no worries, Rhea. Okay, 140. That's right, I said I wanted to add a little bit more. Is she a member of your site? Get her to join. I don't think she is. I've sent her a request, but honestly, she only really does, you know, she does her Facebook things, and she's a part of some of the groups. But you know, I think she's got a lot on her plate. She does do good videos. Yeah, Johanna's been doing, like, grabbing Peach now, has been doing daily live streams as well. I know she wasn't on today, but yeah, she's been doing daily live streams as well. So definitely check her stuff out. But yeah, and she's so down to earth. When we had tea, we honestly just we talked about our husbands, our kids, you know, we geeked out about pencils and pens and everything. She gave me a couple. I brought her like this teacup and saucer that I found in an antique shop because she loves collecting teacups, so I brought that. this was one of the things she gave me, which I absolutely love. There we go. It is a candle, a scented candle. I've never lit it, but if you open it, inside is this tiny, first of all, it smells great, but there's this tiny little coloring book, mini coloring adventure. And you open it up, and it's like this 4-section little thing. I have no intention on coloring this. This gets a prize spot on my shelf. But then here's the candle. And it's got the jar, has little designs around it. I'm also wearing a shirt and got the hummingbirds screen printed on it. This is my Happy Johanna shirt. Yeah, it smells wonderful. This is definitely, it stays in the box. It's very special. But yeah, so she gave me a couple little things. And then up on the wall, here, let's get this back in focus. There we go. I keep this. This was one of the things that she sent in the thank you box for doing it. A frame. And then this is me and her at the coffee shop. But yeah, I keep this in the wall. I have the ribbon around it because it doesn't have a hook on the back to hang up, and I didn't want to damage it putting the little thing on it. So, you know, it can sit up just like that. But I hang it on the wall. And yeah, so I have a few prized Johanna objects that get places of honor, to be sure. And every card that she has sent me, like I have this here. I save like everything that she's ever sent me. So I've got this on the wall here. Let's see if I can zoom out. Okay, hang on. Well, you can kind of see it here. Okay, so I've got it in a frame here. And then, I don't know if you can see this here. This is when she sent me the Johanna's Christmas book. She sent it in this Christmas wrapping paper, so I saved it and I folded it, put it in the frame, and then this is the card that came with it. This sticky note was, she wrote this and attached it to the pages. Do you remember when she sent out all those pages when she was making a whole book of Ivy and the Inky Butterfly? She sent me some pages to color for that, and this was the sticky note she attached, so that stays also. I've literally saved everything. When she sent some boxes out for books, it was a special Johanna printed box, and it's this cardboard box, and it's a little worn, but I have that saved also, and it stores a few other little special items. Let's see, this one was, which one was this one? I think I have 2 in here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, see, so it says, say hello to your lovely mom for me. It's because my mom was with me when we had coffee, so it's on this card. So this is when I got World of Flowers. This one, I think, was from How to Draw Inky Wonderlands. Yeah. Yeah, How to Draw Inky Wonderlands. So I saved them all, and they get hung up on the wall, and like, let's see. This one here, I saved the stickers that are on the back of the envelopes too. So, like, this is one of the stickers. And then, let's see. Oh, this one up here. But one more. Some of them I haven't put up in frames yet. I have saved in a keepsake box. But then there's this one. I think this one, oh, this was when I got Magical Jungle. So yeah, everything gets a special place and special storage. And it's like, yeah, goes up on the wall. I know it's probably a little goofy to save all of it, but it's just every time I get something from her, like it's so special. Like, yeah, she's like a celebrity, but it's like she's a big celebrity in our community. So I just find it just, yeah. One, I'm just still in shock and awe that I am, you know, lucky enough to receive those. But 2, they deserve, you know, a place of honor on the wall. Let's see, as a single mom of 3, I never did anything for myself and find coloring to help after my stroke, 44 years old. Has become so much more to me now. My first hobby, and I'm all in. See? Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Schpirerr. Well, not the struck. I'm glad that you found it and that you're enjoying it as much as you are. Thanks, Angela. Yeah, it was just. It definitely is one of my I will never forget that trip. Like, I only got to see her for like an afternoon for a couple hours, but it was like just the most amazing couple of hours. And then just the trip in itself, you know, was special because I got to go with my mom. We saw so many, you know, castles and all that stuff. But okay, so we're gonna grab dark brown again. I'm gonna add just more darkness to his. So yeah, I mean, everything was pretty slow going, you know, kind of a slow fire burning, and, you know, now it's, you know, kind of all coming to fruition here, and it's just, I love hanging out with all of you. Like, this is just absolutely wonderful, and I enjoy it, and yeah. Okay, let's add a little bit here. So yeah, there's my coloring life story right there. But yeah, I definitely treasure my experiences through all that and everything I've learned and all the people that I've met. I mean, I have some, you know, really good friends now because of this. And it's absolutely wonderful. I mean, somebody said something the other day when I was on Belinda's stream and we were doing the tiny house, which I finished, by the way. I posted a picture of that on Instagram. I finally finished that. I don't know. Let me know in chat if you want to see the finished mini house. I think it's out on the dining room table and my daughter was playing with it. But yeah, somebody was saying, you know, the internet is so amazing in a way. Where else would you find an American and an Australian building tiny houses together? I mean, what are the odds, you know? Aw, thanks, Shara. What are the odds? Okay. You can hear Steve sneezing. His poor allergies with rain, and it's so humid, and it just stirs things up. His poor allergies have just been so bad today. Sneezing up a storm. Okay, so I finally got some mini marshmallows too, and I got some chocolate and some peanuts and some heavy cream. I'm gonna try to make some homemade caramel. And I wanna try and make turtles, but like with caramel in it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the caramel, and then I'm going to add in mini marshmallows, peanuts, kind of make little balls of that, and then dip that in chocolate. Let's see, it's definitely an amazing thing. Second heart attack, oh my goodness, Kat. Yeah, it's definitely an amazing thing. It really is. I love it. The internet is amazing. Especially right now, just connections with people right now is so important. I saw one of my best friends today. We live in the same area, and we were like standing across the street, like talking to each other, and we're like, okay, we need to have a Zoom date soon, you know? I forget how you know, how much I miss them, or, you know, like how much I need to talk to people, you know, and so we're like standing out. I'm sure everybody and, you know, all the neighbors can hear our conversation, but I'm just like, hi, friend. I'm so happy to see you. Yes, please show it. Okay, Rocky Road Turtles. Yes, Rocky Road Turtles. Hey, Steve, is that for me? Wow. Could you do me a favor and bring me my tiny house? Guys, Steve just brought me a treat. Okay, so we had lasagna and a chocolate torte for dinner for Father's Day. He brought me more of the torte. Here we go. It's more like a mousse, but there's a little bit of powdered sugar on top. So yeah, Steve brought me a treat that's chocolatey. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
Oh, poor Steve. He's so sneezy. Here we go. If it wasn't for technology, I wouldn't be able to FaceTime my daughter and grands in New Zealand during the no travel restrictions. 20 years ago, this would kill me. Oh, yeah, I totally get that. My mom was just saying how much she wishes I, you know, lived closer or whatever, but... It's so good. I'm gonna regret it tomorrow, but it's so good. Let's see. Oh, is Sarah heading out? Did I miss it? Oh, I missed that. Sorry, Sarah. It says, thanks, Emily, for sharing your stories in time. I'm headed to watch a show with my husband, but I'm glad I found you and I'm excited to spend time again soon. Awesome, Sarah. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'm back, showered, started ribs in my Instant Pot, and a load of laundry. Tomorrow is my 24-hour stay with my mother-in-law. Date night tonight. Oh, that sounds good. Emily, can you tell Steve my tea is cold? He'll go heat it up for you. Okay, Steve has brought the tiny house. You wait before my live stream. There you go. Jackie would like you to know her tea is cold. All right, here. We'll switch cameras here. We'll switch cameras. There we go.
Wait, does she want me to warm it up?
Maybe. Maybe. All right, let's flip this over. We're gonna... There we go. All right, there we go. I think that's why I feel close to my color friends. This community is very important to me. Oh, totally. Okay, so here is the house. Oh, slide this back down because there's tiny slippers in here. Come on out, slippers. Okay, so my daughter plays with it, so I didn't glue down the bench. Got this little pillow here. There's a little book on the swing. We've got a tiny pair of slippers. You can see, tiny pair of slippers. Okay. Aw, thanks, Rhea. Okay, and then here's the cat, and it plays with like a little... Oh, wait, it looks like this might have come unglued. Like I said, my daughter was playing with it. There was also a tiny bouquet somewhere, but again, she probably put it somewhere else. But, you know, it's okay. Like, I gave this to her to play with. You know, I made it for her. So it's got working lights. Little lamp light up here, and it's got a little lamp here. And then in here, let's see, there we go. Here, we're going to turn the lights off so you can see. There are tiny little books, tiny jar of jam, little packages, little things. Down here, there's a bunch of seed packets. Like, I made seed packets. It's crazy. Flower pots. And then, like I said, there's this little lamp here and the table. Most of it's all glued down here. But, show. Hi, Christian. Yes, it was so special, Belinda. Aw, thanks, everyone. Probably better not glue so you can dust when you need it to. There is a cover for it. There is a cover for it, but honestly, I'm probably just gonna, there, like I said, you know, this already came off. There was a little picture that was supposed to go up here, but she knocked that off. So, honestly, I made it for her. I let her play with it. And, you know, eventually when she gets tired of it, it'll go up on its shelf. But you know what I did? I got her, you know, those little calico critters. They're way too expensive, but one set of them, like those tiny little bunnies. She loves playing with her cat things in here, and so I got her tiny little dolls to play with it. And then we have one more house we're going to build together. She got like a pink bedroom. But anyway, yeah, so it was fun, and, you know, it was special, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So thank you, Belinda. Thank you, thank you. It was very fun. It was something new, and honestly, I was pretty exhausted at the end of Father's Day. And I was just like, well, gosh, I don't really want to draw. I'm too tired to color. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just finish the house. You know, there's instructions to follow and everything. So, oh, it really did, Candy. It really did. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Okay, we're going to get another bite of this tort here. It's so good. I'm probably not going to be able to finish it all, but she also brought me milk. Okay. All right. So I think I am good with his skin for now. Why don't we go ahead and work on his hair a little bit, okay? Oh my goodness, look at this. I didn't do his... Oh. I better make sure I don't have chocolate on my finger before I touched it. I've worked on mine for 3 days so far, and I'm only halfway through mine. Okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead. Ooh, let's throw up a little trivia real quick, okay? All right, now that we got more people here, there might be someone that know this one, okay? So I'm going to start at the top and go down, but all right, name the catchwords. And I say the catchwords, I know yours were in English, that's true. And I say catchwords because it's usually just one word, not necessarily a catchphrase. But name the catchwords of the modern doctors. So what is the catchword for the 9th Doctor, the 10th Doctor, 11th, 12th, and 13, okay? They all have separate words. 12th might be a little bit difficult. But we'll see how many you guys can get, okay? So there's 5 modern doctors. What are their catchwords? Things they like to say quite a bit. In the meantime, let's pick out some colors for his hair. Definitely some browns and blacks. So we're gonna grab black. Okay. Black. And we already have dark brown out. Let's grab chocolate. You and Belinda started me on the path of no end. I got the travel trailer. Oh, the travel trailer. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, I realize you guys can't even see my colors. There we go. Okay, so chocolate, dark brown, black, and let's grab espresso. Alonzi, Geronimo, yes, yes. So Alonzi is the 10th Doctor's catchphrase. Geronimo is the 11th Doctor's catchphrase. Ran into Michael's today and started a collection of gold favors. I bought 12 and will keep getting some every time I go. Oh, that's awesome. So I found Hobby Lobby for some reason had some on clearance, and I found a pack of 12 gold favors for like $3. There were 2 of them left. I gave one to my mother and I kept one for myself. So I have a 12 pack that I've tried a little bit. Lasagna? Lasagna is not one of them, but maybe that was an autocorrect. Gold favor watercolor pencils, nice. But yeah, so I have some of them. I have 12 of them. I haven't used them in ages. So I don't really remember how I feel about them. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so you remember how I said I was going through some pencils and stuff? I found my 12 set of Prismacolors that I used when I was in college. And it's interesting because only some of them are the older ones. So when I was in college, they must have been like phasing out the new or the old and putting in the new with them because I didn't, let's see, where did I put it? Oh, wait. Oh. Well, I feel silly for saying that now because I don't know where I put it. One second. One second. One second. Well, gosh. Okay, well, never mind. I don't know where I put them. But anyway, there were some older ones and some newer ones mixed in with it. And I'm sure I have jostled them around because when I initially bought them, I didn't know how to take care of the pencils. Aisha, it is the 96. Oh, Peter Capaldi says it all the time. Don't be lasagna. I see the one they had listed was the word listen. Listen for Peter Capaldi. You know, kind of like he always starts everything like, listen. You know what I mean? Let's see. 9th Doctor is fantastic. And 13th Doctor is brilliant. Those are their catch words. It's been a while since I've rewatched Peter Capaldi's. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here's a good one. What is Amy Pond wearing on her first adventure in the TARDIS? Oh my God, that's good. Found and unfound. I know, right? I have no idea where I put it. I specifically set it out thinking, oh, I want to show this to chat. I'll set it somewhere where I can grab it. And oh wait, there it is. Haha, I found it. Sorry, I was drinking that milk to go along with that. Here it is. Haha, I found it. Okay, let's take a look at it real quick. Okay, so this would have been from 2005. Which is funny enough, the here they started shooting Doctor Who. Police costume. No, because that's not the I'm talking about the first adventure, like the next episode when she goes out. Because if you think about it, when she's in the police costume, they're just running around town. Her first adventure with the Doctor, isn't that when she's wearing her pajamas? Because I don't think that she gets into this TARDIS at all in that first episode. My ex destroyed all my old art supplies. It's the only thing he ever did. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kat. I don't found again. That is rough. Hi, Robin. PJs. That's right. Okay, so it's really interesting. First of all, I don't know what this is. This came with it. Is this like a crayon that's supposed to go with it? This was down at the bottom. This is how it came. It doesn't say anything on here. So it's 12 Prismacolor color pencils. You can tell I used this white one a lot. Look, there's a broken lid in here. Okay, so this is, oh my gosh, look at the way I sharpened that. I don't even know what happened. How did that even do that? Like, Oh, the pencil that didn't slide up. I have no idea what I did with this pencil. So this is one of the older ones. You can tell because of the font. And now it actually says made in the USA. Then, see, and then this one is a newer one. So it's like they were working on trading it out. So here's an older one. Yeah, it has marked USA on it. Older one. You can tell I used orange. This one's not even sharpened. So orange. I wish I had like a full set so I'd have some of the older colors. A pastel, like an oil pastel, you think? Why would they have put just one in here? That's interesting. Oh, look at that cover illustration by Yansion Park. They have that printed on the older ones? It doesn't say who the illustration is by. That's interesting. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, Sienna Brown. There's that one here. Then we have an old, so the Sienna Brown was older. Apple Green is older. Oh, looks like maybe I had bought a second orange pencil because I had used this one so much. So I had two. Let's see. Yellow is older. The green is newer. Then the blue violet is older. True blue is older. And violet is older. No, violet is newer. Ha. But yeah, so these were my college Prismacolors that I used for a while. Got my Neos today. I had a question about them. How do you sharpen them when needed? That about the Neos, I don't know. Belinda, do you know that answer? Because I've actually never used them. I don't do a lot with oil pastels. Okay. Let's bring this guy back on in. Well, hello there, David. Aren't you just so handsome? It's an art stick. Okay. Just saw that you're live. The stick thing is a Prismacolor art stick. It's like the lead, but in block form. Oh, maybe they like put it in the box of 12 as like a sample. Hi, Boots. Yeah, she was saying her ex-husband. Okay. All right. You're back. You want to do it that bright? We'll put it back down there. Okay. Get us nice and in focus. Well, hi, David. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to eat. Okay, probably just one more bite. And Steve, if you're listening, I'm just going to have one more bite and I'm done with it. I don't sharpen them, just roll the crayon as you go. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have them, so. Okay, finish that off. I swear I'm done. I never catch the lives, I watch the replays. Oh, well, I'm so glad you're here, Boots. Welcome. We are usually live on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, although I'm thinking of doing a live this Saturday. I haven't decided if we would do a normal coloring page or if we should do something special on Saturdays and do like, I know we talked about doing like gold colors, combinations, different combinations of gold. So I think that could be fun as potential. Okay, I'm going to turn him a little bit like this. Okay. Let's lighten this just a tad. My original Prismas that I don't have anymore came in a cardboard box that the second row popped up. I used them in my art class in the early 80s. A cardboard box. Oh, man. Prismacolor used to not come sharpened. They started sharpening them when they moved production to Mexico. Interesting. I didn't know that. All right, so we're going to use black first. Okay. And he's got pretty short hair, so there's not a lot of room to do too many highlights. So I'm going to start kind of at the base, and I'm just going to do lots of little flicks. Because, I mean, his hair is pretty spiky, too. And we will use some multiple colors here in hopes of giving it a little bit depth. But using the darker color first kind of helps map in the depth of it. Hi, Patricia! You would love a gold lesson? That's what I'm thinking. So I can grab the pencils that I have. And you come up with color combinations of them. So like we could do Prismacolor, we could do Faber-Castell, the Schpirerr Farben, Ergosoft, what else? We could even do Tombow. I rarely use my Tombows, but we could do Tombows. What else? What else? Oh, Arteza. We could do Arteza combos. So yeah, we could just do a bunch of different pencil combos for the ones that I have. Most of my prints are made in the US. I have a bunch of discontinued colors, lots of metallics, some pastel. Nice, Boots. I have a very, I covet it quite a bit. Some of the older metallic pencils, the ones they don't. And then I've got some Deco Oranges, which I never use, as much as I use them like off stream, I never use on stream because I know nobody else has the colors, but I find the Deco Orange is incredibly helpful. Deco Orange and, oh, I have Steel. And then a lot of metallics. But it's more of a I'm glad to have them kind of thing. Because truth be told, I don't find metallic pencils all that useful. Black Widows. Yes, I have Black Widows. Sorry, that's the other one. Black Widows. Let's see. I'm looking. I've got, okay, so Crayola. I'm looking at the pile here. Crayola. Oh, wait. Is that the gold fibers right there? Hang on. Oh no, these are drawing pencils. These are drawing pencils. So Crayola, I have some, that's Derwent, oh, Derwent Color Soft. Crayola, Derwent Color Soft, Ergo Soft, Black Widow, the Stabilo, Carbothello Pastel Pencils, Arteza's Faber-Castell, Arteza Watercolor Pencils, Derwent Watercolor Pencils, Prismacolor, let's see, Prismacolor, the Caran d'Ache, looking at my drawers here, Caran d'Ache, Tombos, I think that's it. It's called a mixed bag. Lisa did a stream like that once before. I absolutely love Deco Aqua. Oh, I don't have that one. That's a gorgeous color. I only have 2 left of Deco Aqua. I'm so sad they discontinue us. I know, right? Hi, Lily. Okay, hang on 1 second, chat. 1 second. Just mute for just a second. Okay. I couldn't finish it. Would you like some? All right, I'm passing the rest off to Steve. Thank you, Steve, for the treat.
You're welcome.
Poor Steve has allergies. I also wonder about Black Widows and Castle Arts. I haven't used Castle Arts, but Black Widows, yes, I absolutely love them. There are some new Black Widows coming out in July. They should be out mid-July. They originally were supposed to be out in June, but Albert, the owner, said that there was a defect in the tins that they came in, so they had to remake them, so that extended it. People keep talking about Castle Arts, though. I feel like I should get some. All right, so dark brown. 680. I feel like I should put them on the list to give them a try, just for sake of, you know, kind of experiencing everything here. Plus, I feel like I can be so much more informed for all of you when I've tried, you know, a number of different pencils. The Schpirerr Farbens and the Faber-Castells right now are the only oil pencils that I own. And honestly, I like them. You know, years ago, I probably wouldn't have been ready for oil pencils. But, you know, because I started using Prismacolors. But, you know, once I got a bit more practiced hand in it, I was able to venture in, you know, learning a bit more about layering and everything. I was able to venture in to, you know, more advanced pencils. I know I didn't do his ear. We'll go back to his ear, I promise. I won't be there because of my work hours, but I'll check out the replay for the gold lesson. I'd like to learn how to do more brighter yellow gold rather than antique gold. Okay. I've got a few of the Castle Art themed sets. They're okay, but I prefer my Arteza. I like seeing people use not really expensive pencils. Yeah, well, and I've got, you know, hi, Queen Cats. Is there anywhere to buy old Prismas? Honestly, eBay, I got lucky. I got really lucky with where I found my metallics. I was in one of the groups I was in, and somebody had mentioned they went to this little, you know, mom and pop store in the middle of Colorado. I forget where it was, but I was just like, wait, you got discontinued pencils there. So I called them up and I asked them, I was just like, someone told me you have discontinued pencils. What do you have? And they told me, and they had all of these metallics, and I was just like, oh my word. And so I initially only got a couple of them, but I told my husband, I was just like, I'm not going to find these anywhere else. So I called them. I was just like, load up the lot. So I've got, you know, plenty of Deco Orange and Steel, and then a handful of the metallics and everything. But I just got lucky, honestly. Like I wouldn't be able to recreate that situation at all. The KOH oil pencils are really nice. KOH, like the Kohinoor? The Kohinoor ones? Yeah, eBay is probably the best place. So I have, let me pull this out. I wouldn't be able to do the gold stuff with them because I just got some sample ones because I wanted to test them out. So the other ones I have, I got three colors of each. So I've got these ones here. These ones are the Kohinoor Woodless color pencils. I just got some samples from Dick Blick. So Kohinoor Woodless. I've got the, what is this one? The Brunziel and the Lyra Polycolor. So I don't have any more than the primary colors, and white is what I got of these. So the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor, the Brunziel, and the Kohinoor. And honestly, I haven't tried them out for a while. I got these because I was, we were having a mom's night out, and it was my turn to entertain. And so we did a coloring night where I taught him a bunch of stuff. And honestly, I probably talked too much, which, surprise, surprise. And we probably didn't do enough coloring. But yeah, I quite enjoyed that. They're like $89.99. They have sales sometimes, and the next time I review something for them, I'll have like a 10% off coupon, so you could always do that as well. But it's good to keep an eye out. I know you don't use a lot, but what is the name of your electric sharp? Oh, my electric sharpener. That's right. I put my hand crank sharpener. The electric one is the X-Acto School Pro, Melissa. I don't use it as often, but yeah. What kind of pencils are the Black Widows and Castle Arts? Black Widows are wax. I don't know about the Castle Arts. I think they're wax. Woodless are too heavy for me. They are very heavy. I like the woodless ones. I got a couple of sets for $24 for $4.25 at Hobby Lobby on clearance. Nice. I have the Lyras. I like those and the Brunziels, or however you, yeah, it's hard to spell. You can get Blick Studio. They're the same pencils made in the same plant on the same manufacturing line. Have the same color names. Blicks are cheaper. Blicks versus what? I found a small set for cheaper at the Amazon warehouse. Of the, I missed it. Of which ones? Jackie, what's like the Blick Studio ones? We're using chocolate now, $6.70. Don't want him to have just one color for his hair. We're going to add some darker on certain sides here to kind of give his hair a little bit of depth, but we're just kind of laying in the color for his hair. And I know I may be going slower, but I really enjoy talking to all of you, which is why I do lives. If I just wanted to show you, then I just do videos. But I like this more. I tried some of the Blicks. Oh, Castle Arts are wax-based. Okay. Oh, Blicks are the same as the Kohinoors. Okay, okay. Black Widows are like present, but less expensive. Yes, 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 yes. The Blicks are harder. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're going to grab espresso. There we go. That's a nice kind of rich brown in there. We're definitely going to go back over with the black. David Tennant is so awesome. He just did an interview on James Corden where they also judged a Doctor Who dress-up contest. They challenged people to dress up, do a Hoctor-do. I just said a Hoctor-do. A Doctor Who cosplay. Now we're just gonna have to call it a Hoctor-do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. What is the first thing the 10th Doctor says after he regenerates the first time? So when he changes from the 9th Doctor to the 10th Doctor, and he appears in front of Rose, what is the first thing he says? All right, black, 720. What is the first thing that the 10th Doctor says to Rose after he regenerates? Lol, words are hard. I know, right? Did we have another question? I missed a bit. No, this was the first time. I went off on a tangent. We were talking about pencils. So no, this was the first question. So yeah. What was the first thing he said when he first regenerated? Are you sure that was milk, Emily, not wine? Yeah, no wine tonight. No wine tonight. Just a little tongue-tied. A little tongue-tied. Need to head to bed. Thanks for the live stream. Sounds good, Kat. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later. Everybody's rushing to their Doctor Who episodes to quickly play the one where... no, I'm kidding. Here on the side. Definitely go darker on... darker. Okay, I have to do that other ear. He's looking so lopsided and weird not having that ear done. Not to mention we need to do his eyes and his lips as well. Just little flicks, as Belinda says. Just gotta do the flicks. Which really, that is what it is. I mean, you're just flicking the pencil here. No circles, just flicks. Doctor Do is stuck in my head. I know, right? I know, it's never going away. He's forever gonna be Doctor Do now. And in case, oh, look at that, I marked his head. No, where is my little mono eraser? David, I'll save you. I gave you a head tattoo. David, where's my mono eraser? This is what happens when I clean up. Which cup did I put it? There it is. I'm coming, David. I'm coming. I'll fix your head. I'm so sorry. Ah! Ew. I'm gonna have to redo that brown. David, I'm so sorry. Ah, that's right, Belinda. Yep. Okay, wait, we gotta fix this. Fix this, David. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Woo! He's saved. He's saved. Sorry, hello, new teeth. That's weird. What was I saying? Ah, yes, Barcelona. Okay, let's fix his ear real quick because this is driving me crazy. Okay. Right, and let's... oh, wait. Using the hair colors for that. Oh, no! Love Rose's face in that scene. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he could have warned her, like, hey, by the way, if I die, I'm gonna come back as somebody else. You know? It was a little bit of a shock. A little bit of a shock. I don't blame her. Okay. Here we go. Let's add a little bit of shadow there. There we go. I'm sorry, Doctor. I'm sorry. I didn't do you justice. Okay. All right. Here we go. Which episode is it when Rose loses her face? Which episode is it when Rose loses her face? All right, let's use Caramel 653. make his lips too red. Look so serious, David. Why so serious? You're too cute to be serious. Okay, and then let's grab peach. A little bit. I don't want to make his lips too dark. Okay, and then let's grab espresso. Okay, I've got really teeny tiny eyes. Wait, what? She loses her face? Yep. Which episode did Rose lose her face? I mean, she gets it back. She does. But which episode did Rose lose her face? Okay. Back for his pupils. The lantern one. That is true. That is true. It's called the Idiot's Lantern. There we go. Oh, you look so mad. Okay. Let's grab dark brown. I want dark brown? No, I'm not going to use it just because it's out. I'm actually going to grab pavement gray. Pavement gray. Let's pave David's eyes. Pavement gray. Yeah, it's called the Idiot's Lantern. The one where that creature's living in the TVs and it's like melting everyone. How does one lose a face? Well, yeah, there's this creature that's in the TV and it like attacks people's faces and like takes it, and it's a little confusing. But she gets her face back in the end. It's cool. It's cool. All right, pavement gray number 692. It's just a little face loss. I mean, not that much. I feel like I want his eyes a little bit more brown. They're a little too rich right now. So we're gonna use, this is dark brown 680. Oh, he looks so grumpy. Grumpy David. Okay, 680. A little bit of brown. Okay, so does that look too much like eyeliner now? Now we'll put a little bit. Okay. A bit here, and let's also darken up his eyebrows just a little bit with that. Just a bit. Okay, David, look at you. You're coming to life. You're coming to life. I mean, grumpy life, but you're getting there. You're getting there. Go work on the grump face. Okay. Yes, I know. I'm talking to David like he's like 5 years old, and also, you know, real, not an inanimate object on the paper. Okay. Yep, it's official. And Ryder's on drugs. It's possible. It's possible. Whoop, too dark. There we go. All right, there's David. He's so cute. All right, let's see. Let's see. What is the 11th Doctor's favorite hat? Favorite hat. You know what? Let's just. We want to move over to Rose. Ah, let's do his suit. Let's do his suit. Okay, so let's grab some cool grays, shall we? Give them a quick sharpen. It seems only fitting that we do David first. You know what we should do, actually? Let's grab our white gel pen. Who is the face of Bo? I thought about putting that one, but I didn't know if it'd be a spoiler for anyone. Face of Bo is Captain Jack Harkness. Captain Jack! Work? Oh, my gel pens never work for me. I'd use the Posca, but it was small. Come on. Just a little bit of reflection in his eye. Yes. Yep. It's a fizz. That's right. Yes, he is Captain Jack Harkness. Which is funny, rewatching the series now and knowing that, like, it's interesting. It's interesting to watch it knowing that now, you know? All right. Let's see. What are the two things the sonic screwdriver doesn't work on? Yeah, what are the two things the sonic screwdriver doesn't work on? Gosh, it's 10:04 already? How did it get to be that late? Okay, here we go. Wood and what's the other thing, Belinda? What's the other thing? Right. He is wearing a tie. They are at a fancy shindig. Oh my word, a lightning bug has gotten the house somewhere and I can't catch it. I had never seen lightning bugs until we moved down here to the south. They're pretty cool. I mean, we see them from far away, but it's kind of cool to watch them. Let's see. Got me there. Water or ice? Aluminum, I'm guessing. A deadlock seal is the other thing it doesn't work on. Because he always tries to do like doors and he's like, it doesn't do wood. And yeah, it's like wood and a deadlock seal it can't fix. But you know, he specifies wood and a deadlock seal, but I'm gonna guess, you know, pretty much anything organic. Because obviously the sonic doesn't work on people. Or like fruit. I don't know. I guess he could explode the fruit. When you use the shadow on the face, how do you make it not blend too much for the hair? Can you add the name of the electric sharpener in the description box? Yes, I can. And let me read that first part again. When you use the shadow on the face, how do you make it not blend too much with the hair? Well, I mean, the hair is a dark black. And with the line next to it, you know, I just used a dark brown. So it has to do with the different colors. If I were to use a black next to it, it might fuzzy through. June bugs are actually becoming endangered. I haven't noticed that every year I see less and less of them. We get June bugs and they just kind of fly repeatedly into the door until they die. It drives the cats absolutely nuts. I haven't seen any here. Now you mention it. Yeah, we had one that got into the house and the cats made short work of that. And yeah, we find them, you know, we'll come out, they'll be on our back porch or by the front door or anything. I don't know, maybe it's because where we're at, they're more prevalent. But, yeah. I've seen at least 4 or 5 by our front door now. Like I said, they mostly just run into our door repeatedly. Okay, now we're gonna use cool gray. Oh wait, is this? No, I want a darker gray. We're gonna use warm gray 710. No, I'm not. No, I'll use warm gray. Okay. Warm gray 710. I forgot, but is it you, Emily, who asked what the difference between Caran d'Ache and Pablo's is? I might have, but one's oil and one's wax, right? Yeah, no problem, Melissa. Okay, let's see. Where did the 13th Doctor get her sonic screwdriver? It's kind of a trick question. Okay, so warm gray 710. Where did the 13th Doctor get her sonic screwdriver? We're normally covered with them here at this time of year. June bugs try to get to the light until they kill themselves. Yeah, pretty much. We do have a ton of lightning bugs this year. It's lovely to watch them. And you know, it's interesting. We get like, every year we get like bombarded with a certain kind of bug. When I was pregnant with my daughter, it was crickets. A lot of times we get love bugs. We get a lot of the love bugs. Cool gray 700. In that space. I mean, it's not like it needs to have, you know, much of a shine on it, but I did want to give it a little bit of depth. We're going to go over it again with our black. I do like, too, that Rose came back later in the series. Thought that kind of brought things full circle. We need to, when Lozzie's here, we need to have a night where we do, like, only David Tennant trivia. Ah, she made it! That's right! Good job, Belinda. Like, only David Tennant trivia. Have some spots that are dark black. Okay. Love the lightning bugs. We usually have them around the July 4th. Oh, that's fitting. That's fitting. Okay, let's see. Okay, we've mentioned this earlier, so this one may be a gimme. Which aliens did the 10th Doctor and Rose face off with in Downing Street? I know he's got a seam there. We could kind of work with that a little. It's going to be nice and dark because it's going to be a bit of a shadow. And really, you could make this a lot darker because, I mean, he is wearing a black suit. A tux. It's definitely a suit. But these parts under the lapel will definitely be darker. Take advantage of these creases in his sleeve as well. Okay. Turn this just a bit. Okay. Here to do a line along the bottom. Now we can turn it back. Oh, I missed Robin subscribing 37 minutes ago. Sorry, Robin. Welcome. Welcome to our coloring family. 37 minutes ago. I don't know if you're still here, but welcome. Okay. Using our black right now, kind of mapping out the suit. This pocket, lightness. I want to define it against the rest of the coat. Yeah, so which aliens did they face off with on Downing Street? I mentioned them earlier. This is also in the earlier season. Oh. Well, if we can get all of David finished, then I'll call it I'll call it a success for tonight. You know how much I like to gab. But again, you know, that's one of the reasons I love the live streams, because I love talking to all of you. Like responding to chat. All right, let's grab Warm Gray 710 again. Okay. Going over that darker black. Sometimes, like, doing stuff with black is a good challenge just because it helps you practice your shading. Like, if you ever really want to challenge yourself to practice your blend, not even blending, just your shading, your ability to create a gradient, is do a page with only one color. And that will really help you kind of think through how your blends are going to work. I once did an entire Johanna page with Tuscan red and a blender pencil. And I don't use a lot of blender pencils, but I was just like, I'm gonna need a little bit of help. At least a little bit. Okay, so cool gray, 700. And the rest of this. Press a little bit harder here. Sure, we've got kind of gradual black here. We're definitely going to go back in with our other black to darken it up just. Celine, sorry I had to order food. You're fine. And you are correct. It is Slovene. What'd you order? What'd you order? Chinese, pizza, Indian. What'd you get? Italian. All right, let's grab our black. What's whoa? What's whoa? We're black again. McDonald's, classic. I've been craving some fries lately. Or, sorry, chips. Chips. I've been thinking about making some scones and bringing them on stream. But I'm kind of afraid that, like the recipe that I have that I use for scones, it's a UK recipe because they use the different measurements. But I'm kind of afraid that, like, I'll make them and you'll be like, those aren't scones. I don't make the triangle shape. I make, like, smaller round ones. You know, you can put butter and jam on them. There's a clotted cream recipe for it, too, so. What you said about the red? Crap, what did I say about the red? I say a lot of things. What did I say about the red, Sherry? Remind me. Okay. So there is, you know, and this would probably smooth out quite a bit too if I used a blender pencil. I actually got some new Cran d'Ache blenders in there, but I haven't tested it out with these yet and I don't want to ruin the picture, so I don't think I will. Oh, not me, not me. Let's see. Oh, about the red. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, yeah. One color, whole page. I think it's on my Instagram somewhere down, but yeah. And I definitely used up the entire pencil with it, the entire pencil. I also did a only grayscale on the 2-page spread of the dragon as well. Okay, so it looks like David's sleeve ends here, and this part here is part of the Weeping Angel. I'm gonna give this a quick sharpen. I don't want to go over the edge. Oh, nice, nice. One of them came cracked, but honestly, it's okay because they're so fragile. I kind of expect them to crack. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Okay, so kind of with Downing Street too. Before she became Prime Minister, what was Harriet Jones's title? Is this the first time using the Cran d'Ache blenders, Sherry? Or have you had them before? Mine were definitely replacements. I was running low, but that was too good a price not to pass up. Yeah, we're gonna turn so we can do. I have an Instagram now, sort of. Oh, awesome, Sherry. Well, I'll have to find you. I don't know if I followed you already. I don't remember. How long have you had it? Right here. First time? Oh, you'll love them. Just remember, they may snap a little bit. So if you have a pencil extender, I would put that in there to give them support since they have no wood around them. But if it does snap while you're holding them, don't be surprised. It's just because they don't have a lot of support on the barrel. But yeah, they're worth it. They're worth it for sure. The Derwent pencil extender works really well for it because it's you know, empty all the way down the barrel, and you can just store it all in there. Still using black. I'm just not pressing as hard as I did when I initially laid down the darker black portions. Right along that seam there. Oh, it's coming along. I posted one pic, but it's a little wonky. I wanted to show off my cool drawing board. Oh, awesome! I do, so go easy. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely go easy. Part of mine is, so this is how I hold my pencils, and a lot of my pressure goes in on my index finger when I hold it. And so I'd be pressing, but because of the pressure that I put here, it would snap like right there. So, no, they're in my desk drawer. I don't want to pull them out. I inevitably end up pulling cords with it. But yeah, I would just go easy a little bit. Unless you get some support for it. And you can sharpen them to a point too. Harriet Jones is an MP, I believe. That's right, MP Flydale North. She'd always hold up her thing and everybody would be like, what is she doing? Okay, Warm Gray 710, or we know who you are. That was the running joke, was she always introduced herself. Like even when the Daleks came in, they're like, she's like, Harriet Jones, former Prime Minister. And I go, yes, we know who you are. And then, you know, they exterminated. So, you know, there's that. And yes, that's my impression of how a Dalek talks. We're gonna go darker on this too, don't worry. Okay, and then Cool Gray 700. Just fill all the rest of that in. Okay, now we're gonna grab our black again. But yeah, what you're seeing right now, like all of these little white specks through here, this is called the tooth of the paper, and it's essentially the texture that the paper has. So when you burnish it or use a blending pencil, burnishing means you're kind of smoothing it out. You're rubbing out that texture. And that tends to make it a little bit more difficult to layer on top. So if you are going to use a blender pencil or anything to burnish it, have burnishing be your last step. Because the smoother the paper it is, the harder it is going to be to layer on top. Okay. I'll make sure I'm making this dark as the rest of the jacket, otherwise it's just going to look awkward. Honestly, I tried to see if I could find like some generic Doctor Who music, but I just couldn't find any. Warm Gray 710. I was like, we'll use our regular coloring music. Alright, I'm just gonna put that in there. Okay, so I'm okay with how his sleeve is at the moment. There's another little piece that should be black, and then his bow tie should be black as well. Hi, Pickwick! Yes, SpongeBob. I remember that. Yeah, because you do the you review the pens, the dip pens. Okay, so this is going to be black here. That's part of his coat. Just going to make that entirely black, and then we have his bow tie. It's small, but I want to make sure that we give it, you know, a little bit of depth here. Okay. Time is it anyway? 10:23. We're still doing good. 10:30 is not our hard and fast ending time by any means. Sometimes we go longer. It just sort of depends. We'll make this one stands out from the other part of the okay, let's see. Cool Gray 700. There. Honestly, I'm probably not going to do a ton just because I don't muddy it up when you're just doing one a dark color, like muddy really quick. Okay, so we've got our jacket and our bow tie. Let's go ahead and grab, what is this? This is Seal Gray 698, okay? We're gonna add just a tiny bit because, you know, his shirt isn't gonna be just white. There's gonna be some shadow to his shirt. I'm going really lightly. Just want to add, because I mean, it is white, but I do want to add a little bit of depth to it. We might even use a little bit of brown on it. Either that or his shirt's just very dirty. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and use a little bit of, let's see, where's our chart? I've been playing Sims 4 on my channel. Oh, I'll have to look. I love Sims 4. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's a fun one. This is only mentioned in one episode, so if you haven't seen it, you might not know. Belinda, you may know this one. What causes the whooshing sound that the TARDIS makes? It's mentioned in one episode. River says it. Okay, we're gonna grab dark brown. That's a cool brown. And just a tiny bit. Okay. Literally just a tiny bit. A bit more here where it's kind of a shadow under the collar. Go. Okay. All right. The parking brake. Yes. Oh, SpongeBob. Do you know Doctor Who travel? Yes. Belinda got it. Sounds good, Cheryl. Have a great night. Look at David. He's so handsome. Only make sure you get the right Instagram. I have a regular one and an art one. The art one is Schpirerr Ramirez 2020. Okay, gotcha. Well, Sherry, just so I don't get the wrong one, why don't you message me on Instagram with that account, and then I can make sure I'm following the right one. Go. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's add a little bit more darkness to his face. Okay, let's zoom in just a bit here. But let's add a little bit more to his face, shall we? Now that we've got most done, add a tad more definition. I mean, he is our David. We gotta do him justice. In fact, we're gonna take a little bit of black here. Right? Yes! Oh, awesome, SpongeBob. Okay, well, we'll do some more trivia then, so you can join in as well. All right, let's see. Okay, here is a bit of an obscure one. What are the 3 names for the painting in The Day of the Doctor? What are the 3 names for the painting in The Day of the Doctor? The 3 names is kind of a trick. It's very obvious what the first 2 names are, but the 3 names. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of black here. Feel heavy, but shadow. Exclamation point shadow. Oh, hi, Lisa. Hello. Matt Smith is your favorite? All right. No, Belinda, you spilled your tea. Yes, Gallifrey Falls and no more. Okay, what's the 3rd one, SpongeBob? What's the 3rd one? Okay, dark brown. Oh, Belinda, is anything ruined? I did that the other day, but I got lucky because my pencils acted like a dam. Gallifrey Falls no more! Yes, you got it. You got it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I wasn't sure if anyone would get that one. Okay, what was River Song's birth name? What was River Song's birth name? Come on, give you a hard one? Oh gosh, okay, okay. I'm gonna have to, let's see, what do I have on here that's... Let's see. Okay, all right, I've got a hard one for you next. But first, what was River Song's birth name? Just giving him a bit more definition in his face, that's all. I swear it looks darker than it is. You guys can always, you'll be able to see it better when I you know, take the picture, get its true colors. Melody Pond, yep, there you go. Okay, let's see. What about, let's do, okay. See, I've got some that's about the show, but it's not like about the story of the show. Like it's random facts about like when the show was filmed, that kind of thing. So let's see. Oh, okay. Here's one. Here's a hard one, okay? It is, oh crap, where'd it go? Oh, the Doctor has which type of TARDIS? Which type of TARDIS does the Doctor have? This is you know, this is getting in the nitty-gritty of the TARDIS. One on my phone and my miniature. Nice. So which type of TARDIS does the Doctor have? And we're just using Carmel 653 right now. Okay. Now we're gonna the bestest and bluest TARDIS. It's close. Apparently, it is a Type 40 TARDIS. A Type 40 TARDIS. Okay, what is the name of the fictional council estate where Billie Piper's Rose Tyler lived? Well, I mean, I guess we don't need Billie Piper's. These aren't ones that I wrote. Some of the ones I wrote. I don't know that one. You got me? Okay, yeah. So what was the name of the fictional council estate where Rose Tyler lived? All right, we're going to use Peach now, 160. Broken and stolen. That is true. That is true. Ooh, okay. I got another one I just thought of, but you'll probably get it. Powell! Lozzie! Lozzie's here! Have a great night, Sherry. Yay! Hi, Lozzie! You're missing all the trivia. Lozzie, look who we're coloring. Look who we're coloring. It's David. Isn't he so handsome? He looks a little grumpy, but he's handsome. So it's okay. He can be grumpy. The proud hamlet of Sir Huffington. Yeah. It's the Powell estate. That's right. Okay, let's see. Let's grab chocolate real quick. I want to add more to his hair, too. I know it's 10:34, but you know, we got to perfect David. We got to do him justice. This is our first Doctor Who page, and David's the first thing we color. We have to make sure we do a good job on him. We have to. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yay, Lozzie! I retract my challenge. Okay, we'll go back to a couple simpler ones. Okay, here we go. This one you guys should all get, all right? So, what causes the weeping angels to freeze? What causes the weeping angels to freeze? Okay, Ivory, number 12. What causes the weeping angels to freeze? Let's see. I feel like if I do any more on his face, I'm probably going to ruin it. Here, let's lighten it. There we go. Face is pretty good, I think. I kind of feel like I should burnish it, but again, I haven't tried burnishing with these pencils, and I don't want to ruin it. Let's see. Here's your lovely Dave. He is. Let's add a bit more black, shall we? I'm going to press harder, too. These flicks in here. So when someone is looking at them, that's right, they're like the little ghosts on Mario. You turn around, look at them, and they freeze. Oh, right, I thought of another one. Okay, why is it that the TARDIS is always a police box? We've established that it's broken, but what specifically is broken that causes it to stay a police box? Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. Quantum lock. There you go. You look at them. Exactly. Okay, now let's grab espresso. That's chocolate espresso. Don't blink though. I know, right? Right? Well, maybe have to do the Weeping Angel later. All right, let's see. Espresso. There we go. All right, let's grab, I just keep adding more and more to him. Let's grab dark brown. Broken perception filter? Broken camo filter? It's the, not quite. Not camo filter, not perception filter. There's another name for it. There's another name for it. You're getting close, though. You're getting close. Using dark brown now. Getting close. Broken perception filter. I think there are a lot of those around. I know, right? It's the chameleon circuit. It's a broken chameleon circuit. That's what it is. That is the name of it. The chameleon circuit. It's when they wear the keys. Oh, don't tell us something. Oh no, plug your ears. Plug your ears, SpongeBob. I'm so sorry. That came in too late. Ah! I'm sorry. I saw it too late. I ruined it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's that 20-second delay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Since I ruined that one, let me give you another one here. Let's lighten that just a bit. Okay. Let's see. All right. What two words were scattered across time to lead Rose back to the Ninth Doctor at the end of the first season? Okay? What two words were scattered across time to lead Rose back to the Ninth Doctor at the end of the first season? Aw, thanks, Lozzie. I gotta do him justice. I mean, he's David. I gotta. I just keep fiddling with his skin. I know it looks different than what you're seeing on the screen, but I'll take a picture. You'll get a true, view of how he looks. Bad Wolf! Yes, she has David on the brain. Don't I always? I mean, really? Dang, Lozzie, she hadn't even finished the question. Yes, it's Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf. Okay, bonus question. Who scattered those words across space and time? Who scattered the words? Okay, Peach. Okay, I think I need to just leave him alone. Let's grab our black one time. I see I have competition. Yes, Lozzie is our fellow Whovian. Oh, Lozzie, I should show you. Look, I have Doctor Who nails. Look, this one says Doctor Who. TARDIS Rose, yep. Okay, then I have the TARDIS. And then I have all the sonic screwdrivers. And then I have a Dalek. Not to mention, I'm wearing my bracelet that says my name in Gallifreyan. I busted out my my Doctor Who paraphernalia. I also had this too. This came from a purse when I had a TARDIS purse. I heart the Doctor. Was it TARDIS or Rose? I think it was Rose because, you know, she's... Yeah, I guess after she absorbed the energy from the TARDIS. So I take the words and I scatter them through space and time. Okay. Here's an easy gimme one. This will be whoever can get it faster since I know you guys know this one. Okay? What does TARDIS stand for? What does TARDIS stand for? All right. Let's see. Let's see. Get dark in his mouth just a little bit. Let's grab caramel again. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Right, Lozzie? Yeah, my husband got it for me, or, you know, Steve got it for me on Etsy. I can't remember how long ago, but I keep it in my jewelry box. I don't wear it as often as I probably should. And I realized I don't have a Doctor Who t-shirt. I need to fix that. I need to get one. Okay, so there is our David Tennant. It's 10:42, but I kind of want to keep going. Should we work on Rose's skin a little bit? Time and relative dimension in space. That's right. Time altering. Okay, I have no idea. Too easy. I know. That one was a gimme. Okay, okay, here's a fun one. Also a bit of a gimme. What two foods did the 11th Doctor decide was his favorite? Jackie. Time, relative dimension in space. That's right. Yeah, so what two foods did the 11th Doctor decide was his favorite? I'm trying to decide here. We could get started on Rose. I'm having fun. Keep going. I love trivia and coloring. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to keep going. All right, let's grab our dark brown. We'll get started on Rose's. Fish fingers and custard. That's right. Fish fingers and custard. Okay. Then we've got two more on my list, and then we got some more. So, which episode has Peter Capaldi, or was, not has, which episode was Peter Capaldi and Karen Gillan on before they were series regulars? It's one single episode, and they're both in it, but neither of them play the roles that they played when they were series regulars. Which episode is that? I say fish fingers and custard instead of the F-bomb. That works. Only when he promised tea. Keep going. Everyone is sleeping. The night is mine. I think it's called Fires of Pompeii. Yep, it's the Pompeii one. Yeah, season 4, episode 2, The Fires of Pompeii. Okay. What does the doctor use as identification whenever he needs to provide someone with papers or identification? And that's the last one on my list, but I have more from another one. And then I'll have to start thinking of some more. Should have Doctor Who trivia every time we color this page. We're just using that dark brown right now. Psychic paper! That's right, psychic paper. Dude, I would love some psychic paper. I would never have to, like, renew my passport. Not that I'm traveling anywhere right now anyway. That's right, psychic paper! Fozzie's quick, SpongeBob. You gotta be faster. Looks funny with just the brown on her right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one may take you a little bit of time to, have we scared everyone else away? Maybe, I don't know. We're having fun, we're good. Okay, so this one's gonna take you a little bit to type out, okay? And it might be a little tricky. There's some little ones in here, okay? So, name every actor to portray the Doctor in the Doctor Do. Name every actor to portray the Doctor in the Doctor Who TV series since 2005. First name and last name. Except when he identifies himself as mature and responsible adult. There you go. She's good. She's good. Okay, so essentially every actor that played Doctor Who in the modern series. No, not Jackie! Oh, wait, I was thinking Jackie's mom. You were talking about Jackie as in... Okay, never mind. No! Yep, so we got some names. We'll see, we'll see. I have a feeling someone's gonna miss one or two of them. Because it's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky. We're still just using that dark brown, by the way. And Rose usually has some eyeliner on. Rose is not that big though. We need to out a little. So we'll definitely put a little bit of makeup on her. Christopher Eccleston, David Tony, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker. Okay, Matt Smith, Jodie. Okay, yes, but that's not all of them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are missing 3. I told you this one was going to be a little tricky. You're missing 3 actors who happen to play the Doctor in the modern series. We're not talking flashbacks. We're talking had an actual episode, or there you go. SpongeBob's got one. There's 2 more. An actual episode. Filch. Yes, that's David Bradley is his name. And there's one more. There's one more. Okay, Caramel. Yep, there's one more. Tom Baker. Okay, so Tom Baker was in Day of the Doctor, but he didn't play a doctor. I think it was more of an actor cameo than anything else. It was suspected that he was. So that one's kind of 50-50, but there's one more that definitely played a doctor character. And no, I'm not talking about the Christmas episode where that guy thinks he's the Doctor. No, no, this is an actual Doctor incarnation. Okay, so Caramel. There's one more. If you need to, I'll give you a hint. I have a couple hints I could give you. Uh-huh, what's her name? What's her name? Yeah, Christopher Eccleston was the first one. But what's her actual name? was another lady in one of the newer episodes that played a doctor, wasn't there? Yep, there was. That's who we're talking about. So what is, I grabbed dark brown, by the way. What is her name? Okay, now we're gonna grab Peach. Let's see. Yeah, Peach. Told you, it was a little bit tricky. It was a little bit tricky. But you're getting so close. You're getting so close. Don't want to Google cheat? Okay. Her name is Jo Martin. Jo Martin. Jo Martin. Okay, let's see. What else do I have? Oh, I gotta do her neck. Oh, wait, that's weird. Okay, unless her neck all the way starts here, they didn't give her a neckline because there's no way her neck is that wide, right? That seems like a really thick neck for Rose. I feel like it should start like right here. What do you think? Yeah, I feel like her neck should not be that thick. Catherine Tate. Oh, yeah. Okay, technically, sort of. What institute was created to protect the world from aliens? Torchwood! Torchwood! Let's go ahead and give her neck here. Right here. I feel like back there is just too thick of a neck, you know? Have this back part be like her hair. Torchwood! Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay, this one I think could be kind of easy. The Ice Warriors come from which planet? The Ice Warriors come from which planet? Gonna have to jump on a computer so I can type faster, but it's all the way over there. Okay, caramel. The Ice Warrior planet. The planet of ice. Not quite. Oh, I'm not good with alien names. Where they come from. There's a whole episode on it. Based around him and where he was from. I'll give you a hint. It was David Tennant, but it was when he had Martha. No. No. It wasn't David Tennant. I'm sorry. It was Matt Smith, and it was when he had Clara as the companion. That's right, because Clara had to wear the headphones and go talk to the alien. So yes, it was Matt Smith and Clara. Clara. Popsicle World. Mars! Jay got it, Mars! Ask again, please. Oh, sorry, yeah, Jay got it. It was the Ice Warriors come from which planet? The Frozen Fudge Bars planet. I'm cool with that. Popsicle World. Okay, which doctor has the line, 900 years of time and space, and I've never been slapped by someone's mother? Bluebell planet. I like that planet, Pickwick. I will go to that planet. So 900 years of time and space, and I've never been slapped by someone's mother. Which doctor said that? Christopher Eccleston. That's right. Yep, Eccleston. My brain keeps saying Hoff. I like it, Biddy. I like it. Okay, Ivory. Okay, quick question, just because I don't have a picture of in front of me. What color eyes does Billie Piper have? I gotta figure out what color to do her eyes. But that's me actually legitimately having a question. We are gonna take black to this corner here because it's pretty dark. Where her hair is. There we go. That looks better. That looks better. But let's give her a few more layers on her skin so that she is right up there with David Tennant. Okay, dark brown. Yep, the Ninth Doctor. That's right. Okay, okay. This is a really obscure one. I didn't even know this. So if any of you get this one, like, I'm gonna be super impressed. Super, super impressed, okay? It is, what was the Doctor's nickname while at the Prydonian Academy on Gallifrey? Told you, this is really obscure. Really obscure, okay? He probably only mentioned it once. It's in passing. I didn't even know this one. So if you know this one, yeah, you are like a true Whovian, just because I had no idea. And I'm wondering if it's a reference to older episodes. Is this list I have also has some older episodes, like original Doctor Who references. So if you don't know this, don't feel bad. It's really obscure. Brown. Okay, thank you. Milkshake. Blueberry. Okay, I think SpongeBob's just hungry now. Yeah, I had no idea on this. It's super obscure. Start of a dark green brown. Okay. Ace. I'll give you a couple, just a little bit longer, and then I'll tell you the answer. Just because, like I said, it was super obscure. Super, super obscure. We went darker on his right side, so that is why we're going darker on her right side too. Not to mention her hair is kind of covering her face, so it should be naturally darker. I'm hungry. Hot dog! Aw, now I kind of want a hot dog. It's so bad for you, but it's so good. Why are things that are so good so bad for you? Deadly Assassin? Perhaps. It was Theta Sigma. Don't really know the reference, but apparently that was his nickname. I'm going to guess that was from original Doctor Who. That's what I'm going to guess. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I did that one earlier. Okay, so this one isn't about an episode itself. Steve, bleep bloop, Mildred. Okay, Hazel. Okay, so this is more kind of outside the realm of the show itself. Lame. Yes, Hazel is the word I was looking for. Okay, complete the following news quote from 2010. Keep in mind that year is significant. Complete the following news quote from 2010. Since the new Doctor Who aired, we have seen a dramatic rise in blank sales. In the last month, sales have increased by 94%. So what was the rise of sales in? What were they selling more of in 2010? The year is significant. So this is, you know, in real life now, not the show. But because of the show, what increased in sales in 2010? Okay, now let's grab our caramel. It should have been Mildred. Okay, so caramel. Pinstripes, yes, bow ties. Hair gel, the shoes, yes, Lozzie got it, bow ties. Now ties or feds, police boxes, yep, bow ties. Bow ties is correct. Bow ties is correct. That was when the Matt Smith Doctor took off. Bow ties. That is correct. Okay, let's see. Okay, how many operators is the TARDIS designed to have? How many operators is the TARDIS designed to have? This is mentioned in the Dr. Donna episode. She's gonna look better once I actually give her pupils color. They're cool, apparently. Yeah. Melissa says, great fun, gang. My laundry's calling. Until next stream. Sounds good, Melissa. Thanks for hanging out. 6. That is correct. 6 it is. All right, let's see. 140 cream. I wonder what caused the bow tie thing. They were everywhere. Yep, that would have been Doctor Who. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's another obscure one. Okay. What was the name of the school where the Doctor was working undercover in 2006's school reunion? Okay, I'll repeat it. What was the name of the school where the Doctor was working undercover in 2006's school reunion? Let's grab Ivory. Let's do her a little bit. Now, let's grab a different color for her lips. Let's grab Pink Lemonade because she's always got lipstick on. Pink Lemonade. Here we go. So we'll start with caramel a little bit, but I want to add a little bit of this pink. Let's turn her. And her eyes are so little, we'll just stick with brown for now. I'd go pretty light on him, but I don't mind going a little bit darker. All right, it's a hard one. Now this is 2006, so this would have been season 2. This is a David Tennant era one. Pretty sure it's the episode with the with Giles, the guy that, oh, what's his name? With Sarah Jane Smith. Okay, Pink Lemonade. Let me know if you give up, I'll tell you. All right, and Ivory. Oh. All right, we're just gonna use dark brown here. He's black. Anthony Stewart had Jeffrey Vale. Yes, it was Jeffrey Vale. There you go. Yeah, Anthony Stewart head. That was Giles. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. In 2013's Time of the Doctor, what is the name of the poem that Clara reads the Doctor from? Oh gosh, I messed it up. Okay, 2013's Time of the Doctor, what is the name of the poem Clara reads to the Doctor from A Christmas Cracker? What is the name of the poem? Okay, let's see. Where is that white gel? Let's see if we can. There we go. Go. A little bit of highlight. Okay, and then let's grab Pavement Grace. What is that? That is $6.92. Okay, but we're also going to give her Let's use Cool Gray 700. Oh no, but it sounds crummy. It's Thoughts on a Clock. Thoughts on a Clock is the name of the poem. Okay, so let's see. Bracelets caught in my headphones. Okay, Cool Gray 700. Give her a little bit of makeup. Let's take that pink lemonade to her cheeks a little bit. Give Rose some rosy cheeks. And let's take dark brown again. Too fast. I was thinking, oh, I'm sorry. The eyeshadow. Okay, let's see. Which of the following is not a Doctor Who alien? Krillitane, Jagrafess, Flummox, Toclafane, or Atraxi? Which of the following is not a Doctor Who alien? Krillitane, Jagrafess, Flummox, Toclafane, or Atraxi? Okay. I think I'm okay with how she looks right now. Might end it there, actually, because I'm getting a little tired. And truth be told, I need to go use the restroom. So let's zoom out for a moment. And I kind of want to focus on her hair when we're done, too. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Atraxi? Nope. Nope. Flummox! Yes, Flummox. Flummox is apparently from Dr. Seuss. It's from Dr. Seuss. Okay, let's see if I've got one more. Let's see. Done them all. Yep, Flummox. Let's see. They've got some ones, but they're from the older Doctor Who. Let's see. All right, here's a, well, this one's more going to be a fun fact. You probably won't get this one because it's pretty obscure. But how much did the TARDIS used in the 2005 series Fetch when it was auctioned? Oh, how much did the, this isn't phrased right. Okay, how much was the TARDIS sold for that was used in the 2005 series Fetch when it was auctioned in 2010? Yeah, so how much was the TARDIS sold for that was used in the 2005 series Fetch? Oh, I see what it's saying. Fetch isn't the name of the series. I'm reading it wrong. So ignore the word fetch. Okay, so how much was the TARDIS sold for that was used in the 2005 series when it was auctioned in 2010? That's the way it was. So basically, from the first season, the TARDIS, they sold it. How much was it sold for? My new primary doctor wears bow ties, and he's extremely handsome. I never watched Doctor Who, but I bet he does. I'm sure he does. So how much was it sold for? The first season, 2005 TARDIS. 200K? Lower. It was lower than that. I'll give a hint, okay? It was lower than 20, and it's in pounds too. So it was lower than 15,000 pounds. It was lower than 15,000 pounds. Like I want to add a little bit. look at it and I just want to keep fiddling with it. Too much? 10,000 pounds? Yes, 10,800 pounds. 10,800 pounds. That's how much it sold for. 14,999. Yeah, 10,800 pounds. It's a lot. A lot, a lot. Let's see. Does dark unit give you a better idea? Nah, just kind of graze it out. Well, I'll take a picture of it when I'm done, but... Alright, folks. Well, it is 11:10. Not gonna lie. I'm a little pooped, but man, you guys stuck it out with me. Hung out, did the trivia. Love all my buds here. But yes, thank you so much. Kat, again, thank you for your super chat. You're absolutely wonderful. Robin, thank you for subscribing. If you're not part of the Facebook group, be sure to type !Facebook. You can join it there. Check out the Instagram. If you haven't, we are right now, oh my goodness, we are so close to getting 10K on Instagram. What are we at right now? This very second, we are 9,949 followers on Instagram. Who's going to be that 9,950? But seriously, we're 51 followers away from 10K, which is going to get us that swipe up feature, which is going to be amazing. So if you haven't followed the Instagram yet, follow it there. I'm thinking that when we hit 10K, we are going to do a giveaway of some sort. I'm thinking maybe a whole set of stickers, or maybe stickers and some pages, or a bunch of pages. I haven't decided, but I am sure as heck going to be doing a decent sized giveaway when I hit 10K on Instagram. So if you haven't yet, do that. Let's see, what else? Yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do that. Trying to think. I think that's it. We'll pick up with this again on Wednesday at 8:30, and yeah, I'm thinking this Saturday maybe we'll do, like, I'm thinking around 1 p.m. after Sammy streams, maybe do a Saturday special stream where we maybe test out some gold shades and stuff. So we shall see. We shall see. All right. So thanks everyone for coming. I'm going to head out. Have a great evening, and I will see you Wednesday. Okay. Love you all.